Alright, Shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the nation of Israel, better known as the Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, and to the 1/3, and death to 2/3, and all the wicked. This is 2nd Ezra 9, and we'll start at verse 1. He answered me then, and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the Highest shall begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And that's what I'm going to focus on here, because you have today a brother shared a link, Chinese live stream, YouTube, where they're rioting in the streets. And you look at Bolivia, you look at all these different countries on all these different continents, and all it is uproars of the people. Okay, so you have all this stuff going on, which you're supposed to be watching and concerned with. These events, because it's letting you know that the Most High, his visitation and his visiting is coming even closer, is drawing nearer and nearer. And you have all these things dealing with with prophecy, and very little people teaching of prophecy. And that's because they're not prophets. A lot of these people are just showboating, fame gatherers, and it's a necessity to have them, because it must be told to somebody. It must be told to a group of people that, it'll be said to them from Yahweh Shai that he never knew them. So this is something that must come to pass. So we have all these people, and the funny thing too is now you're starting to see guys like Crazy Bone. Now he's doing a couple days ago he covered something on Project Megiddo. The elders and the apostles of Great Millstone have been talking about Agenda 21, Project Megiddo, the Georgia Guidestones for years. I'm telling you guys this. This Illuminati group, New World Order, Skull and Bones, Freemason, all this stuff, man. Okay, and they've gotten no recognition for it from men. And you know what? That goes into the book of James, if you know what I'm talking about. The book of James, it describes this. When the poor man speaks, nobody listens to what he has to say, but when a rich man speaks, everyone listens. See, but we're despised amongst men. Salakia. I had to get that out, man. Everything's got some sort of purging agent, this or that. So just like the body will purge, the Most High, he's going to purge. He doesn't want everybody. And it's being shown, and it's evident now. What the fuck was that? It's being shown and it's evident. Okay? So you have the prophets warning people, and just like in the time of Noah, nobody listened, nobody obeyed. Nobody listened, nobody obeyed. Nobody believed the report. And what happened? They were destroyed in the destruction that was told to come to them. But because it didn't happen right at that moment, see, with the Most High, what He enjoys is longevity. As His word, it doesn't return unto Him void. It's going to accomplish what its purpose. It's going to do what needs to be done. Even though it may not be done in a timely manner, speedily, because our lives are short. So if someone tells you soon, oh, this is going to happen soon. But to one person, soon can be 30 minutes or less. To another person, soon could be, within their generational lifetime. To another, it could be, not soon enough. Again, it depends. But the way the Most High set this up, He set it up to be appeased by those, as Yahushua said, those that follow me through the regeneration. New flesh. You die and you come back. 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 And the funny thing is, you have examples in the world where people understand that concept. There's this movie called Spider-Man Multiverse. No matter how many times Spider-Man gets knocked down, what is his thing he's known for? He always gets back up. There's always another one. Same thing with Batman. You start getting into those Marvel, DC, the comic shits. You start to see that, there's more than one Batman. There's more than one Thor. That no matter what, basically what they're showing you is that no matter what, within the world, there's always that one is meant to do this, or there's meant to do that. Well, guess what? The spirit of the prophet is subject to a prophet. So that's letting you know. You see? So there's not a lot of time left. And a lot of people know what's coming, but they refuse because the Most High has refused them from coming closer to Him. He doesn't want them near Him. And King David, I believe King David understood the wretchedness of our own flesh and why he said that, even though he was a king and a man after the mind of the Heavenly Father, he still knew how wretched the flesh was, which prompted him, I believe, he's that humble of a man to say something that he would want to even just be a door holder in the kingdom of heaven. Just to have any role, like, let me, at least, can I hold the door for you? Well, man, And Saul, he didn't have that spirit on him. Saul didn't have that spirit. He got upset when people said that Saul killed his thousands, but David his tens of thousands, or Saul his 10,000 and David his hundreds of thousands. I forget. But Saul was upset. When Saul, he could have had his numbers up. The Most High told him to kill utterly everything, and he didn't. Saul wasn't upset with his flesh like that, like how King David was. These chains of darkness, subject to all manner of wickedness, man. Being sick. Even being sick, man, is you don't have rest. Your body's not at rest. You feel tired. Your body sores, it aches. These things, but through all, with all these things, through all this, are you going to continue to serve the Heavenly Father? Which master are you going to serve? Your belly or His? Remember, you cannot go far enough. You'll far exceed. Does that mean you don't try? Does that mean you stop You know, like a lot of places, a lot of restaurants, they first open up. It's not like it. They have great taste, great flavor, good portions. And then after a while, that standard slips. And the scriptures talk about this. An example, it says that the Most High does not count slackness as most men count slackness. You know? But He rewards and He's long-suffering. So men will count slackness. Will get lackadaisical. The Most High, he doesn't get that way, man. He's far above. He far exceeds us. So even though you're gonna come short on the order for the food that you're bringing to fill the belly of your master, does that mean that last round you're not gonna give it you're not gonna give it no salt? Like, you give him, as the last bite needs to be as good as the first bite. Okay? The last bite as good as the first bite. That's what you need to do. Staying committed. Alright? So that's the mindset to keep. That's the spirit to pray for. Pray that spirit of longevity is on you. Noah, 120 years. Okay? 120 years, man. You got less time than that. Make it count. Shalom.